beauty industry is one that you touch, you feel, and act as a catalyst for so many industries.
Like video?
I think they have similar scents with it. There's camwood and camwood. Yes, I think the woody part of it is actually more. It's more effective. No. I don't like it. It's fine. You go.
Later than scheduled. But I'm here today to celebrate all of us in this room as being part of this soft industry with such a catalytic power. I said it has such a power because a lot of industries you cannot touch and feel them, but the beauty industry is one that you touch, you feel, and act as a catalyst for so many industries, be it feminine, be it acting, and so many others, too many to mention, even in the media house. Not only do we empower these industries to be the best they can be while telling their African stories, we can do that by supporting them as well as standing alone as we are today by God's grace. Today was made successful not just by a few, but by everyone who has left their homes to be here, and all the very good vendors who have developed brands that are doing tremendous efforts towards contributing their own quota to the Nigerian economy.
One of your favorites, the Northern Belle herself. Please receive with me the one, the only, the inimitable Hawa Magaji.
Good afternoon.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Come on, guys. Is that the energy we are having this afternoon? Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Are we excited to be here?
Yes.
Are we excited for this panel conversation we're going to be having this afternoon?
Wow.
Okay, I'd just like to come down from the stage to mingle with you guys a bit, ask how you're feeling. So we are not strangers during this conversation, okay? Hi, good afternoon. How are you feeling? I'm so excited to be here. Yay! Who are you most excited to see on this panel? Okay, the last person that came to talk. Nice. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hawa Magaji, and I'm going to be moderating 2 panel sessions this afternoon. I'm panting. Calm down. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to be introducing the amazing panelists I'm going to be having with me on stage. Please, when I call them up, clap for them, because it's not easy to be here doing this, okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. The first panelist that will be joining me this morning is the gorgeous, the beautiful Fumilayo Ifekoya, the CEO of African Maso. Please put your hands together till Fumilayo gets to her seat. Hello. Coming
natural hair care brand that helps to nourish women, children's hair, and keep your hair healthy.
So starting a business in Nigeria, it is not easy, just like she rightly said, it is not easy. When I started, I didn't know that it's going to be this difficult. I just had a solution, and I saw a problem and I wanted to solve it, which was postpartum hair loss. That was the birth of my own journey. So I saw a whole lot of women having postpartum hair loss, and I experienced it, and I saw it was a problem and I wanted to solve it. But now, solving it, starting up a business and going about how to structure your business, grow a business in Nigeria, it is very difficult. You need to have the right structure, you need to have the right mindset, you need to have the right positioning. What do you want your business to be? What do you want to stand out for? What do you want people to know your brand for? But once you have this passion, once you have this solution you want to bring to the table, it's going to help you solve a whole lot of problems, and it's going to help you keep going in the business. Because without passion, the business will die. Without passion for what you do, you would not stand in a business.
And also skin aesthetic clinic. It's such an honor and privilege to be here today and to have a room full of people listening. Thank you for coming. So I started Jaga Beauty as a company in 2010 officially, where I started as a makeup artist. And then I transitioned in 2020. So I shut my studio down in 2017. And when I did, literally I was out of a job. I did not have anything. Sometimes I didn't even have money to buy sanitary towel. Not to say my husband wouldn't give me, but I mean, there are some things that you cannot go ahead and be asking for. Anyway, by 2020, that's like the peak of COVID, right? 2017, I shut my studio down, not because it wasn't doing well, but because I just felt that there was more. Let me just say I started business out of passion and I knew nothing about business. So I was making money, but I did not know how to scale, I did not know how to grow. So at a point, I just felt tired going through the routine, making people up, running up and down with a box and all of that, you know. And so by 2017, I shut my studio, and 2018, I got pregnant for my second child. And by 2019, after I gave birth, 6 months after I gave birth, I had cystic acne all over my face. If you know what cystic acne is, those painful big bumps. I don't know where it came from because I usually would not have that. I guess my hormones were just all over the place. I remember I was out of a job, so I couldn't splurge on skincare. So what did I do? I went online. I had some things, and before then, Jaga Beauty had this special product called activated charcoal. And I went online to just begin to search for what I could use. That's why sometimes when people talk down on people using honey and things for their skin, I just look on because it worked for me. But that's where my journey started from. But the thing that made a difference was that I drew up a routine for myself. And I told myself, this is what I'm going to be doing every single day. Let's just say that's where the journey started from. Because
what it actually entails to just start, and the difficulties and the realities of actually even having access to this capital to be able to properly fund the business. So I just want to actually go into the realities of it all. That's my question to you, Corey.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Hi everybody, my name is Glory. I'm founder of TVARI. So speaking of doing business in Nigeria and just starting, which I actually absolutely did, I would say that I have a love-hate relationship with doing business in Nigeria, more so because we're a developing nation, and because we are developing, there are actually a lot of opportunities. For instance, we own the first dedicated scalp care brand. How many other countries can you say, somebody can, in 2025, can own the first of how many things? So because we are a developing nation, there are actually a lot of opportunities. I think recently we posted a video of using cola nut to make serum, and it really got a lot of spotlight, and it gets people interested because nobody in this space is doing that, again because we're developing. But then on the other end, you get into it and you realize, okay, this is why nobody is doing this. I remember going for my first beauty round table talk, and I was really excited, and it was a number of beauty brands. This is not to say there's anything wrong with outsourcing your manufacturing, but I was the only person in the room that was manufacturing in Nigeria. And when I left the room and I was like, so okay. And because I started my business really young, so it has really just been a learning journey. So it's that part of, okay, so this makes sense now. But I would say that you just start, and trust me, you might not know where the next, or you might not.
With 1.5 million, you will be on the board for a full month and you will get all the exposure that you need. And like I said, please come to the Fulham booth upstairs in the exhibition hall and we'll tell you more. If anybody has any questions? Anybody has any questions and they would like